We'll go ahead and look at two different communication styles. First, an introduction to VJ and then communication styles. So there'll be two videos in this one video. Enjoy.
It's okay, Mom. I'll be back to visit soon.
Meet Vijay. Vijay moved to the US from India about 2 years ago to start a new life and a career as a data analyst. Leaving his family behind was hard, especially his little sister Sanvi, but he tries his best to stay in touch. Vijay liked the new city, but had some trouble meeting new people, and dating presented some challenges as well. Luckily, Rahan, a close friend from India, had moved to the area a year before and connected him with old hobbies. And Vijay discovered a passion for photography on his own. Vijay's recent promotion at work at first made him excited his career was taking off, but that feeling was fleeting, and soon all he could feel was the stress of the new role.
The new analysis will help us optimize our business goals.
Vijay has always felt tense or nervous when interacting with other people, but as he mostly kept to himself, that didn't trouble him much. As a manager, though, Vijay is constantly working with others. He needs to interact and negotiate with many people, some with challenging personalities and styles. Vijay works harder than ever before, but the pressure is getting to him at the office. Vijay and I will work together on understanding that our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are connected to each other in social situations, and how to change our thoughts and behavior to feel better.
Hey, Vijay, I need a favor. I think your team worked on something similar. I can email you the data. This shouldn't take long. Please.
Sure.
You're the best.
Veej, I need a rerun of the analysis from my planning meeting tomorrow.
Oh, Eric, sorry, I must have missed your request in our tracking system.
Your system takes too long to use, so I just stopped by. I mean, I guess I can say I don't have the analysis because your team is slow.
Hold on. I'll just do a new data pull and rerun the scripts myself.
Great. Anytime before the end of the day will work.
That busy, huh?
Yeah, it's like everybody needs something from me. I barely get to work with my own team. Maybe I'm just not cut out to be a manager.
What makes you say that?
I can't catch up. I've been working long hours, but new tasks are dumped on me faster than I can complete them.
You feel overwhelmed.
I'm sure my colleagues are starting to see my performance slipping. Maybe I should just quit before it gets too embarrassing.
How about we see if there's a way to decrease your to-do list?
But I want to be a good manager.
Could being a good manager also mean learning when and how to say no or negotiate?
It's impossible with these people. Like Eric, that guy expects to get everything he wants. And Alan's a friend.
Okay, let's start with Eric. How about role-playing, not giving him what he wants?
I don't know what to say. How would you handle it?
Let's try it. You can play Eric, and I'll play you, so you see an example for handling this.
Okay, I won't hold back. Veej, I need an update.
Why is he calling you Veej?
No clue. He made that up. I hate it, actually.
Got it. Okay, let's get back to it.
Veej, I need an update on your analysis by 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Hi, Eric. Shoot, did I miss your request in our management system?
I didn't have time for your system.
I know it's an extra step, but it really helps our team to stay organized across everyone's requests. 9 a.m. tomorrow is too tight, unfortunately.
Do you have any idea how critical my meeting is tomorrow? I need that analysis.
Okay, here's what I can do. I understand you need this urgently, and I'll make an exception today. I'll move other work that I promised your team to get this done by tomorrow. But going forward, I need to ask you to commit to submit your requests through our system 2 days before they're needed whenever possible. That will enable my team to satisfy your needs. Deal?
Okay, I'll do that next time. Thanks.
How'd you feel in Eric's shoes?
I guess impatient and angry in the beginning.
That fits. People who have an aggressive communication style often feel impulsive and angry. That sets up a win-lose dynamic with others.
I didn't think in terms of people's communication styles before.
It helps to be aware of others' different communication styles so we can respond to them rather than react.
What's the difference?
When we just react to someone's communication style, we let our emotions take control and end up saying or doing something right away, impulsively. It's like a knee-jerk reaction triggered by emotion.
I don't get it.
How did you feel when Eric asked, or rather demanded, that you send him the analysis right away?
Anxious, afraid. I just didn't want him to do something damaging to me or my team.
Right, so what did you do?
I guess I just gave him what he wanted. Is that being passive?
Yes, a passive style creates a lose-win dynamic. Being passive means not expressing what you think or feel, not asking for what you need, saying yes to all requests.
That's me, all right. But I can't stand up to Eric. It's just easier to say yes so he'll go away.
Aggressive communicators are often intimidating. When you let yourself be controlled by anxiety and say yes to Eric's request, he does go away.
So it works in the short term to make me feel better.
Right, but it doesn't work in the long term. Giving in to Eric reinforces his aggressive style because he gets what he wants. And it reinforces your passive style when your anxiety goes down immediately.
And gets me a long to-do list in the process.
Precisely.
What did you mean by responding rather than reacting?
We respond rather than react when we insert a mindful moment before we communicate back.
Mindful moment?
We pause and become aware of what's going on. We notice how the other person's acting, how we feel.
Like how Eric was aggressive and I felt afraid?
Yes, we then give ourselves a moment to check whether the emotions are in control of us.
What if they are?
Then it helps to buy some time to regulate our emotions before giving an answer. Ask to think about the request and respond later if possible. Take a break. Maybe go for a walk. If our emotions are not in control, we can pause and think wisely about the situation. How important is getting what we want, the relationship, or acting in a way to feel proud of ourselves? What matters most? And then we decide what to do and speak up.
Is that what led to that negotiation with Eric in that role play?
Yes, I thought in a work environment, relationships matter a lot. So negotiation seemed like a good assertive step in the right direction that I could be proud of.
Assertive. That's the other style of communication?
Yes, assertiveness creates a win-win dynamic. We clearly state our opinions and feelings and advocate for our rights and needs without violating the rights of others. How do you feel now about standing up to Eric?
Not great. I get what to say, but in front of him, I'm afraid I'll forget.
I get it. There's another technique to work on this. Coping ahead. You close your eyes and imagine a difficult situation with Eric as vividly as possible. You can pick any context you like. Imagine yourself in the situation, not watching yourself from the outside. Picture it happening in the present. Let yourself experience the anxiety you typically feel around Eric and rehearse coping well. Push through the anxiety and stand up to him.
How's that supposed to help?
Practicing in your mind is not that different from practicing in real life. The same brain areas are activated. Athletes use this technique.
So I kind of build muscle memory on standing up to Eric when I'm anxious? Okay, I'll give this a try.
Great. We have a plan for working with Eric. How about Alan?
I can't say no to Alan. He's a friend.
What are you afraid of?
Honestly, he won't want to be friends anymore if I say no.
How would you feel about it if the roles were reversed?
Let me think about it. I'll try coping ahead with Alan too and see if it helps.
Hi, Vijay. Can you brief Nadia on the new platform?
Alan, I really want to help, but I don't have the time. Let me share my notes with you though.
Okay, that will work. Thanks.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Veej.
Can you call me Vijay actually?